Welcome to the Soon Podcast.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Soon Podcast.
My name is Alyssa, and I am a holistic health coach.
My name is Amandalyn, and I am a style curator and buyer.
And today we are going to be doing our sisterly advice segment.
Everyone's favorite episode, aka everyone being us, because we love answering these questions and they're always so fun.
Yes, and we didn't get to do this, I think, last month. I just forgot to answer the questions one day, and we went over on time, and so we had to push some to today. So it's going to be an extra full, jam-packed episode for you guys, and happy Christmas.
You guys, everyone is here. We are at the El Shami abode, if you can't tell by my stunning cutie pie Christmas tree in the back of us. Oh my gosh, we fought to host Christmas, and I will say,
Not really.
it is a lot of work.
We said we would do alternating holidays, and Paul worked on Thanksgiving, so we had to do it in California this year. So it was like, here you go. You fought because you wanted both holidays.
I wanted all holidays.
Yeah. Realistic.
I just think it's crazy that the one year that I finally buy a house, aka my parents' house, aka our family home, Alyssa also decides to buy a house and take away all of the spotlight and then insist on hosting every holiday. So that's just where we're at. I do have one quick, just a quick update for everyone who's been wondering, because I have had people who have been wondering,
What?
who I appreciate and I love. We have nailed down a Christmas dinner.
Oh.
3 days before Christmas, and I want to say that I think that it's going to be a major sleigh.
Can you tell us?
I'll tell everyone.
Because she's been hiding it.
I've been hiding it because I just like to keep things to myself. I don't love a lot of interjections. In fact, when I went shopping with my mom yesterday for said recipe,
Component.
component, there were interjections from my mother. I wanted to do sweet potatoes. She was like, I don't really like those. I'm like, this is why I wasn't telling anyone what I was cooking, because it's like, you're at my house, let me just feed you. Anyways,
Tell us who these recipes are from.
I have no idea. It's one of the books that was at your house, but I only took a picture of.
Let me see. That's Malibu Farm.
I found pretty much every recipe from Malibu Farms, which is a little concerning because when we actually ate at Malibu Farms, we were all like, meh, that was fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are starting off strong with a shredded Brussels sprout salad. I'm a huge Brussels sprout girly, and then this also has pomegranate seeds in it, which I think is very chic and festive.
Holiday. We are going to get our fiber, and we might have some tough time breaking that down because it's, I'm guessing, a raw Brussels sprout
Alyssa,
salad.
don't make me regret sharing my recipes.
No, I love it.
Okay, next up, we're doing honey roasted carrots.
Yeah.
These also feature a sprinkle of pomegranates, which I just think is cute and festive. It keeps us on theme. Okay.
Pomegranates are so good for you.
Next, we are doing
Good for fertility.
Charred broccoli and rosemary aioli. So that's a side.
Okay.
I die for broccoli, so everyone's getting a broccoli.
I do love a broccoli.
Okay, here's what I got nixed on. I was going to do smashed sweet potatoes, and they look fantastic.
Okay.
We won't be doing that. We're just going to do mashed potatoes because everyone talked me out of it.
That is, more holiday-esque. So.
And then we are doing a prime rib. That's happening. And then
Did you get the main sides of prime rib?
What do you mean? It's just the prime rib.
Horseradish.
Ew, I don't like horseradish.
That's a main side of prime rib.
See, this is why I'm not hosting. It's like, just eat.
No, you literally
the prime rib that I
hosting.
give you.
Well, what does it say? Does it say a rest?
I didn't look it up. I just went to Sam's Club and I secured the rib.
So you don't have a recipe?
I thought that I just was to cook it. So I'll be looking I'll be looking up a recipe for that. Everyone shut your mouth. And if you have a recipe, send it to me.
I don't know why. It's a meat that has these side components. It has the au jus, which I know you got because my mother got it, but it also has this horseradish.
Okay, I'll look into that. That's
Okay.
great
It
feedback.
should be easy.
That's what people say.
Yeah, I can help too.
Okay.
What about dessert?
Dessert, we are going to be making a rosemary olive oil cake. I
Oh.
know. And then Omar's mom is bringing a pecan pie.
Oh, nice.
I know. So
Okay.
I feel like that dinner feels like a sleigh. And if anyone doesn't feel like it feels like a sleigh, just keep it to yourself until after Christmas.
It really is going to be a sleigh. I am a little concerned about there's a lot of cruciferous vegetables, and we have a lot of people in the dining room that deal with tummy troubles. So it's going to be a long, fun night for everybody.
I just feel like everyone needs to keep their business to themselves. And if there's anything they need to handle after dinner, do it in the comfort of your own home and not my bathroom.
The only one
Specifically,
with tummy troubles is the one who lives here. All right. Well, now that we
okay,
just took 30 minutes going over the Christmas dinner that we have no recipe for, let's go into this sisterly advice, which, by the way, we're here, we're in person, and I'm so excited.
we are excited. And this was regular sisterly advice mixed with holiday horror stories. And we got some, sorry, Martini's like on the verge
Hi,
of
baby.
potentially knocking down our entire podcast setup. She didn't.
Hey.
Queen. Holiday horror stories, and we did get some holiday horror stories that I'm very
We
pumped
got
about.
some tea, and we've been asking for it, and I'm sorry, but before I feel like people have fallen flat. They more just ask questions. So I'm excited to get some tea.
Okay, no one falls flat. Ask us whatever you want, but stay on theme if we throw out a theme.
We love tea. Alrighty.
While Alyssa looks that up, I just want everyone to note
Oh, we
our
haven't even
hats.
mentioned it.
Yes,
Yeah.
we have our holiday hats on. This was part of my winter trends forecast, and I will say they look so cute with our outfits.
They are cute.
They're so cute.
It is 200% Mia Thermopolis' hat from Princess Diaries, no doubt. So yeah, it's giving early 2000s.
I've already worn mine twice. This will be my second time wearing it, and I'm thrilled.
Can we just talk about how shocking that was? She literally got her beautiful hair like straightened and she was
Did
scared.
it. I know. People are cruel. If you're a girly pop, don't be cruel.
All right. Where are we getting our gym clothes from? I mostly do Pilates, but some bar and weight training too.
Okay, I'll let you start.
Okay, I think we did answer this before, but we will answer this a million times because we are always coming up with new clothes that we love. I love Vuori is my favorite. I love wide straps on the top. I
Mm-hmm.
love cropped tank top, so like in between a bra and a tank top.
Yeah.
And Vuori has that, and Lululemon has the Ebb to Street crop top. Those are my favorites. And then the Vuori Swift shorts, I think they're called. They're flowy, they're cute, but then they have spandex shorts underneath attached. And those are my absolute favorite shorts ever.
I love that. Okay, hang on. I have to pull up. I just found this brand that I'm really into. I haven't tried them yet, but I think that they're the cutest little things ever.
You know what I love for Pilates that you always wear is that little shrug.
Yes. Okay, so for my brands, I feel like I'm still building out my Pilates capsule wardrobe because I have a lot of pieces that, since I wasn't a big workout girly for a long time, that I've just like accumulated over the years. I am a really big fan of a onesie for
Mhm.
Pilates. I feel like it is so much more comfortable, especially if you do like jump board classes, because then when you're laying on your back, you don't feel like the
Shrug.
band
Yeah.
of your pants. And that has always really bothered me. So I'm a big onesie girl. I love the Free People Active onesie. Always have, always will. Another one that I love to wear is the little shrugs. So Alyssa has called me out on this. I just love them. I think that they complete a Pilates look.
They're
Or
so cute.
they're
And
so cute.
you always go in there, you want to be a little warmed up while you're getting
Yeah,
in there.
it keeps you warm, it keeps you cute. I also have scoliosis. I don't love to like show my back, so I usually like to wear that throughout the workout, just for my own self. One workout brand that I just found, so I have not tried them. Have not tried them. Don't know if they're
Oh,
good,
okay.
but I did put this on my Christmas list. It's called Astoria Activewear.
Oh my God,
They
those are
are
cute.
the cutest workout sets of
Hmm.
all time. So, like, if you're just looking for aesthetics, which I 100% back, give them a spin. My last one, and I feel like this is maybe a wild card for some people, but I am a really big fan of Abercrombie's YPB activewear line.
Mm,
Really big fan. I feel like
yeah.
they're great quality.
Actually, the shorts that I wore when I was hiking the Grand Canyon were Abercrombie because
Mhm.
I borrowed them from you because
Mhm.
they were giving canyon colors.
Yeah.
So I had to borrow them and they were amazing the whole time.
Yeah, they're
So,
really cute and really comfy.
oh,
Big fan.
last one is Beyond Yoga. You guys,
Oh,
my favorite workout tops ever. Okay,
okay.
on to the next.
Hopefully that helps you.
Yes. My partner's favorite hobbies don't involve me, and I'm getting FOMO. I want him to have fun, but feel left out sometimes. What would you do?
Okay, I
You go
feel like
first.
I'm better at answering this because I think that Omar and I do a lot of things. We do a lot together, but our actual hobbies don't involve each other, like, in the slightest.
Mm.
He's a big sports guy. He's a big golfer. He's a big basketballer, just the things that I actually hate in life. So, a couple of things. One thing that we started implementing is that if he's watching sports out in the living room, I would usually go into our bedroom and like watch my own show. So, I started just coming out with my iPad and I'll either watch something with my little headphones in or I'll like pretend like I'm watching and just be doom scrolling. I feel like it just helps to like spend some quality time together. I also feel like one thing is that what is it that he's doing that you can't do? If he's golfing with his friends, I
He's like
totally get
at the
that.
strip club.
She's like, he loves going to the strip club, actually. No, but I feel like if he's doing something with like his guy friends that you don't want to impose on, make plans for afterwards. And just make yourselves a part of each other's lives a little bit more and put some effort into finding stuff that you can do together. I think that that's big.
Yeah, when you say they don't involve you and you're getting FOMO, I am curious about that because for so I'll give you a little rundown on Paul and I. So
Alyssa's a big FOMO girly too. So,
when I first met Paul, I was doing yoga, I believe, and he was a big like gym guy. And he actually asked me and he was like, "Would you ever like get into strength training?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, totally. Like, let's do it." And then I also was like, "Would you ever do yoga?" And we both started like doing them together.
kill.
And so that was so awesome. And then he was like really into surfing. And so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna try out surfing. And you know what? I hate it. So that was really nice because now I can be like, there's no
We'll just watch on
FOMO.
the sidelines.
I'll like have your time, enjoy it. And then I also just started playing pickleball and like Paul will play here and there with me. But we also have our separate hobbies and I think that's really important.
Yeah.
But it does make me question, what do you mean he doesn't like involve you? Are you
Is
not
he not
invited?
invited? Yeah.
Is it a boys' night type of situation? Because
Yeah.
there does need to be balance where you need to give him those times, but also he shouldn't be doing every single thing that doesn't include you.
Yeah. So I would take a step back and look at everything that he's doing and see, one, is it worth a discussion? And two, if you really are getting FOMO and you feel like he could be inviting you to these things, but he's not, I do think that that warrants a discussion. And you guys can, just talk about why you're not included and how that hurts your feelings. Because boys can be so silly sometimes, and he might just assume that you don't want to go.
Yeah.
Just like crazy.
Yeah. And you can literally be like, I want to go. I want to do that.
Take
Or
me.
like Paul was going to do the triathlon. And I literally was like, I kind of want to do that.
Yeah.
And so, bam,
Throw yourself out there, sister.
involved. Involved. Yes.
Problem solved.
But we
We
know
wish you
it's
the best of
also
luck.
important to have different hobbies, differences,
Alone time.
different friend groups.
Yeah.
Keep it interesting.
Keep them on their toes.
Yeah. What do you and Omar do together? Because now I'm like, he does do every single thing without you, like, hobby-wise, but you can join him on the golf course if you want.
Yeah, I don't join him on the golf course because he doesn't golf alone. Typically, he, like, goes with a crew, but we have found a really good balance where usually he'll golf, like, Saturday morning first thing, so
Mm.
that way he'll come home and then we'll spend the day together. We'll, like, go get coffee or go we both really like to shop, so that's usually, like, our main activity that we will do together. We also just like to come home and, like, hang out while we're just watching TV together. He'll help me cook.
He'll go
What
garage
else do we
sailing with
do?
you.
Yeah, we love garage sailing, we love estate sailing, but honestly, for the most part, like, our actual activities are very individual to ourselves, like, he's not gonna come to hot Pilates with me. He
Yeah.
would if I really wanted him to, but honestly, like, it's kind of like my safe space for
That's how
myself.
mine is too, and the only time that I make Paul go is on my birthday, and I'm like, "That's enough." Alright, well, best of luck,
Good
and
luck.
give us an update. Let us know what kinda hobbies, what's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a question, but wondering if Alyssa would ever talk about her fashion style and Amandalyn would talk about what healthy is to her. I
Ooh,
know.
wait, that's fun. Oh my gosh, we should make that an episode.
Oh my god, okay. So we should
We're gonna
answer
make
that?
we I mean
Okay, we'll make it an
I think that we
episode.
should make that an episode for you because I feel like Alyssa actually it's not that she doesn't have fashion style, like, I feel like she has great, really cool style. It's just, like, more tailored to her, and so I feel
You know
like
what I think it is
what?
sometimes? So we both have like an array of styles
Yeah.
per person. I think mine is a little more androgynous, maybe a little more outdoorsy.
Mhm.
I don't know.
And mine's more like, I actually follow the trends. I follow, like, what's new, what's up and
And you're
coming,
pretty girly pop.
trendy, girly, yeah, which I feel like there's, like, no wrong way to have
Yeah.
fashion. We've talked about that before, but I feel like that's totally fun.
We'll talk about that in an episode.
Yeah, TBD on my what I think is
What is
healthy. It's
health?
probably gonna scare everybody, but I'll do my best. That's so spunky.
I
Whoever wrote
know.
that in, we love you.
Thank you. Um, what do you think is the best way to meet someone?
Oh my gosh.
We're both old, you guys.
Yeah, I feel like it's so hard for me to speak on, like, any sort of dating situation because I have been off the market since I was 16, but I still love to speak on it.
Okay.
I mean, I will say I think that, like, the cutest stories are always, like, we met at a bar. One of my best friends who just got married,
Hmm.
she met her husband at a bar.
My question is, who approached who?
She approached him.
Yes, I think that is the only way to do it.
I agree.
I just went to a bar with 4 gorgeous girls. Not one person approached us. One guy did actually, and he was wearing a shirt with a nude woman making out with the devil on it. So, and we were like, "Thank you, sir, but maybe not tonight." But yeah, the men do not approach the women these days. And it's a shame and it's really freaking hard for women to like get over that hump.
Mhm.
I've always been give me a tequila shot and I will approach a man.
Else we'll be like, "Hey, my friend thinks you're cute. Give
Oh,
her
yeah.
your number."
I love being a wing woman. So, like,
Yeah.
get yourself a wing woman friend, wingman friend, whatever, or go approach the guys. Just do it.
Yeah, I would suggest approaching the guy. I think that that's, like, the cutest story. I feel like it's fun. It's truly a meet cute,
It's
which I
on your
love.
terms.
Yeah, I also love, like, a friends turned lover situation. I don't have a lot of friends where that's actually happened. Actually, I lied. I lied. One of my other best friends who just got married this year.
Oh my god.
But
I'm
needless to
also
say, I think that that's cute.
I'm a big dating apps gal.
Mhm.
Was just like, "Don't even talk to me on the apps, like, let's just go on a date." So, like, if you're on the apps, just kinda try to speed things along. Like, "Okay, are you free next week?" Or, like, whatever, because
See them in person,
yeah.
get their vibe,
Mhm.
don't waste your time.
Yeah.
People are so different.
And lastly, there are so many awesome people coming up with these fun ways to have singles events, at least in San Diego. So I'm guessing they're doing it in Phoenix too. But I keep getting like ads for them, even though I'm not single. But it's like, oh, there's this new one where you go with your friends and they present a slideshow of their friend.
Cute.
And so, like, you're also hanging out with your friends in a fun setting, and I just feel like there's so many different, like, singles opportunities now, so I would literally just type in, like, fun singles events for millennials or whatever,
100%.
and put yourself out there.
Put yourself out there. You can't be scared in your boots.
Yes.
Just go for it.
I literally did one to meet friends in San Diego,
Yeah,
and
Alyssa's a big event girly.
now I have friends. I'm like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
Like, you just meet people. Yeah.
Just do it. If there's something you want, you gotta go after it.
Yes, but we're clearly not shy girls. So, you got this, guys. Okay, here we go. So, we have 2 stories.
Ooh.
Our whole family, extended included, were gathered to take a Christmas photo. While taking it, my cousin announced that they were pregnant.
Cute.
It was really, really early and felt like an attention grab. Am I being too judgy? This isn't the first time she has tried to get attention at a family event.
I mean, I get okay. I it's hard for me to say because I feel like I personally am a very attention girly. I love to just throw things out there, but I think that it's fun and funny. Maybe no one else does, but I also don't really care. I mean, maybe she was I don't know if she's done it before
That's
and
what
you
I'm
think
confused
she's
about.
what else has she done?
This is like different. Like, this is a trend way to announce your pregnancy. I think
Yeah,
it's really cute and fun to get everyone's reactions
right,
on camera, and how else are you going to do that? So,
right.
personally, this is a little judgy to me, you guys. I have to, say my truth. I do think this is a little judgy.
But we love you.
We love you. But you might not just, like, vibe with your cousin, and so anything they do might not feel great to you, and I get that,
Yeah.
but for this, I think that this is, like, a fun thing that she was trying to share with everybody, and yeah, I mean, I would
Yeah.
love to know the other things that she's done in the
Yeah,
past.
maybe let us know what else she's done to be super annoying. I feel like, if everyone had just gotten there and maybe she rounded them all up before they could even put their coats down and was like, take a picture, I'm pregnant. Maybe that's like just kind of annoying. But maybe she was just so excited and, didn't want the questions of why aren't you drinking champagne and yada,
Mhm.
yada, yada. So I feel like give her a little bit of grace. I'm dying to know what else she's done to peeve you, and we can always discuss. I think, you're valid for thinking that something that someone did is annoying. I think that people are annoying like every single day of my life. I don't personally think that this is like the worst thing that she could have done though.
Yeah.
She could have handed everyone, think about this. This is some shit that Alyssa and I would have done. She could have handed everyone one of those color poppers and been like, find out the gender
Yeah.
before you walk in the door.
We would have taken, each family member on a scavenger hunt to just figure out that we're pregnant.
Yeah. So just be
We're like,
thankful
"This
your
holiday is about
cousin's
us."
not us.
Yes.
But
Alright.
sending you love. I'm sorry that you have an annoying pregnant cousin.
Okay, here's the story. I already read it, so I'm excited to hear
Do
your
you want me to read it, or are you just
No, I
you're
wanna
gonna
hear
read it
your
now?
take.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I was once very good friends with a coworker. We will call her Jane. Around Thanksgiving, I noticed she was into working longer hours, staying later to help me and my manager close. She always loved her job, and it didn't ring any alarm bells until one night we had closed together and walked out to our cars. I had pulled away when I realized I'd forgotten to turn something off inside, so I circled back around to flip the switch. That's when I saw her getting into our manager's passenger seat. Again, I didn't really think anything of it. Maybe she had to discuss something really quickly. After all, she was a gorgeous 21-year-old and he was a troll-looking 48-year-old married with kids.
Oh.
A couple weeks later, I was out after my shift picking up food and saw them at a bar together. Again, I assumed nothing besides maybe they were both hungry after a long day.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. The week before Christmas, rumors were flying that regular customers saw them leaving an apartment early in the morning together. I felt like I knew both of them pretty well, and it had to be a misunderstanding. Until his wife called me on Christmas Day
Oh.
that she had found a pair of lingerie not her size a few days prior and started to get suspicious.
Oh.
Well, I guess that morning he had bought her an iPad he linked to his phone, and so all of his text messages were going to her new iPad. Really dirty texts between my best friend, coworker, and her husband.
Oof.
She called me while on the road with kids moving to California from Arizona and wanted to know what I had known, and it all clicked.
Great job, Alyssa. That was a good read.
Someone submitted multiple times because you can't just submit a big chunk. So thank you for submitting that.
That is so intense. Yeah. I just think one, it's always a red flag if you see like I just don't think that like a male coworker and a female coworker, I mean, of course if they're both single and can do whatever they want, sure, go for it. We love that. But like if someone is married and I feel like also in a higher up position, there's no reason in actually any way, shape, or form that they should be spending one-on-one time outside of the workplace with their coworker. I just think that that's so wildly inappropriate, and, like, that should have kind of been a red flag right there, and it probably was, but you were trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. I just feel like it's bad on both ends. It's bad on every aspect. I mean, that guy sucks, and he should, be sent to prison for what he's done to his poor wife, and
Oh my God. That is true,
but
though, around the holidays and potentially like grooming this young girl that
it's
is
just
working for him.
so insane, but also your coworker who knew that he had a wife and children.
He might have some daddy issues.
Okay, we're not going to give her any excuses. She needs to get her shit together and find someone her own age. Or if she likes older men, there
A
are
single,
plenty.
there really are.
There are actually an abundance. So that sucks that you were put in that position, especially on Christmas. Like, what a bummer. If I were you, I would quit, and then I would too.
What?
Do you want her to keep working for that scum? No, I would
Uh,
put him in a terrible position. I'd be like, "Oh, actually, I was supposed to cover this whole shift today, but you should probably do that and then apologize to your wife." I would quit, and I would probably tell this girl that what she did was really toxic and that she needs to get her shit
She
together
needs
before you guys can
therapy.
continue on a friendship.
Yeah. That's so hard. What do you feel about like supporting friends when they have cheated?
Are you talking about the guy or the girl?
The girl. So say you have a really, really close friend that cheats.
Luckily, I don't think I've ever
I
been
know,
put in
me
that
either.
position, which I'm very grateful for, but we are both very anti-cheating. Like, it's honestly just I think that it's a really big show of character of, like, who you are, and I wouldn't really want that person in my life. So I think that I would probably sit them down, or when she called and asked what I knew, I would say, like, "I know everything. I don't appreciate what you did and what you did to this family, what you did to yourself, and I think that you need to get on a better path, and you should probably take some time alone to figure your shit out."
Yeah. I would say like this is a big mistake and
Mhm.
like can be reconciled, but if this ever happens again, like this is your character and
Yeah.
oh, that's really hard. I know some people are like ride or die. If my best friend or whatever wants to cheat, that's like I'm there for her, blah blah blah.
Well, I feel like not that we ever condone cheating, but I feel like it's kind of circumstantial. Like maybe if her boyfriend or she was in a terrible relationship and she cheated on her partner because he sucked and they didn't break up or some. I mean, I still don't think that
We
that's
would say
acceptable.
like
Just like
you
break
need to
up with
break
him.
up. Yeah.
But I feel like that's more ride or die versus like I'm gonna cheat
With my married
with my
manager.
married
Yeah.
manager. Like that's a little bit more like what? But why?
Icky.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Hmm.
Like what are you doing? Just get your ducks in a row. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. I would love an update on that story though.
Yeah, write in and tell us if you guys are still friends or what you did, what you told her, how she reacted. I'm interested to see how she reacted coming from a friend of being like, what?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I also think that it's almost comical that when you did see them out together, you
You're
were
like
like, "That's not even a question because this guy is so grimy."
like, "Oh, he must be mentoring her."
You're like, "That's so cute." So I feel like that's so interesting. I would actually kill to know what this man looks like.
Yeah, this is nuts. I actually have some people that I know that in an office, they like heard a story of a friend of a friend,
Mhm.
but the guy and the wife both work in the office and they're like have clear windows and stuff. And he always is like talking to this one girl with the door closed in front of his wife.
Weird.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
like,
like it.
mm-mm,
No.
no, no.
Crikey. Well, I hate that for you. Hate that for her. Hate that for his wife.
Yes. Well, anyways, that was all of our
That's it?
submissions.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that was so fast.
I know. We thought this was going to take years to go through, but I guess we're going to make
No.
one of those questions a whole episode. So
That's true. So that concludes our sisterly advice, you guys. That was so fun. Everyone keep writing in. Tell us your stories. Ask us your questions, and we will be here to give you advice. And if Alyssa's too harsh, I'll be here to say, you can't say that.
my sister is always like, we need to be more bitchy on the podcast. Like, we need to have personalities.
I do say that.
And then I finally am like, well, I think you were wrong. And she's like, oh my God.
Well, not for the sisterly advice. I feel like those are real people putting themselves out
You
there.
said we will talk to you like we're your sister. And that's what I'm doing. I would say, Amanda, you took this too far, girl.
She would say that. I know. I'll work on it. I just feel like, I don't love being harsh to the listeners.
But just
I
to
love
me.
them. I'll be harsh to you every day of my life.
Good Lord. Well, Merry Christmas, you guys.
Christmas, we have a very fun episode coming up. We are actually having our first guest, well, besides our husbands, but like our first guest that's outside of our family.
And I think we're going to release it in January, but
Yes, but we will be recording it tomorrow, and we're so excited.
I know we were kind of like not sure if we ever wanted guests, but this woman reached out to us and like her business seems great. And we actually have
For us,
a lot of questions and I'm excited to chat with her.
And her
So
business seems amazing. So we're really excited. We think that you guys will also love everything that we discuss. It's very much on the wellness side of things. So I think that everyone, tune in, get your wellness in check. Back in January, we will.
we will.
We will.
We will talk
We will
soon.
talk soon.
Feliz Navidad.
Bonjour.